Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Round 3 here from the Big Blue Pit inside East Noble High School in Kendallville, Indiana. Eli Lawrence, Matt Jackson, you know the drill by this point. We got 6 minutes to go before we've got round 3 of our coverage. Concordia, Lutheran, and Garrett. These teams just 2 combined wins, one by each squad. Garrett 1-5. Concordia 1-4. The Railroaders picked up their 1 win over Fremont. They lost a nail-biter against Angola and then got blown out of the gym in a 23-point loss to the Bluffton Tigers. It hasn't been much better for Concordia. They picked up their 1 win against Belmont. They then fell to Carroll. We don't have a reported score against Norwell. It's very possible that game looks like it has been rescheduled to next week. And then they lost a heartbreaker to Bishop Dwenger and then got chased out of the gym by the New Haven Bulldogs, a very strong New Haven Bulldogs team. I was in there to see that contest. So, yes, round number 3. The winner gets East Noble, and that game should be coming at about 8 o'clock. Here's how the schedule is going to look the rest of the night. After this contest, we're going to take a little bit of a break, catch our breath, reset, and then get ready to go because it'll be championship time. In the girls' game, we're going to have Eastside, who defeated South Bend Riley just moments ago right here on Summit City Sports. And we have East Noble, who defeated Garrett earlier this morning. That game was at about 10. So 4 to go before we're all set. But an exciting day of holiday hoops, and not the only tournament we've got here on Summit City Sports. You can catch us out at Snyder. Holiday Classic going on over there. It's been a really good competitive basketball over there. Just a lot to get to as we'll take a complete look at the schedule coming up. The schedule today. Valpo and Norwell, that game already likely finished up. Norwell and Snyder is coming up next. Valpo and Snyder will be your nightcap over there. We already caught the SAC JV final at Wayne earlier today. Thad Goff will give you the Pike Blue Devils at the Northrop Bruins. Some polls have Pike as number 1 in the state. But right here from Kendallville, the only site where we've got boys and girls going on, and we're giving you all of it. We won't have the consolation games later on, but we will have the championships right here, as they should be two pretty exciting games. East Noble, the boys' side of this bracket is very interesting because you have a lot of teams that were struggling coming in to find momentum, but at times they've found their bright spots. I mean, both of these teams are coming off recent overtime losses. They're also coming off some thumpings against some really good competition, but it's a chance for you to find momentum and get things moving in the right direction as you look to build and build and build towards come playoff time when we get to March. Players to watch out for on both sides for Concordia. Be sure to keep an eye on the senior Charlie Lang as well as Rashawn Johnson. Those two really power this team. Don't forget about Eli Trent, Clayton Goodman. They'll get you going in a hurry. On the Garrett Railroader side, they're led in scoring by Carter Kaufman, but don't underestimate Isaiah King. He came off the bench and dropped about 20 against Angola in the overtime loss. Really a lot of guys on this Garrett team. It's about the roles that they play and the things they're able to do from within those roles. We do have Garrett's stats from throughout the season. Carter Kaufman is averaging about 17.2 points per game. Aiden O'Neal at 12. Isaiah King 11.3. Most of that's been coming off the bench. Aiden O'Neal averages 6.4 boards, and they're led in assists by Carter Kaufman at 3.4 per game. That's how it breaks down for the Railroaders, and those are the stats we were provided. Now, with a minute to go, we'll give it up to the PA for starting lineups. All right, if you've been here all day, you also know the drill. If you didn't get the starting lineups, we got you covered for the Cadets. It's Clayton Goodman, Eli Trent, Rashawn Johnson, Charlie Lang, and Evan Armstead. For the Railroaders, Carter Kaufman, Dawson Hedges, as we're off and running at the home of the Knights. Dawson Hedges Gabe Armstrong, Javen Bailey, and Aiden Reed are the starters for the Garrett Railroaders. Somebody's going to pick up their second victory of the season and hopefully try and make it 3 against the East Noble Knights. Early on, Goodman with the basketball for Concordia. Flips it far side, Rashawn Johnson. Johnson crosses over, kicks to the corner. Lang, a 3, not quite. Offensive board, maybe. Nobody really got it. It's out of bounds, last off of the Railroaders, so it'll stay right here. Johnson will inbound for the Cadets. Goodman flips right back to Eli Trent. Trent tries to go to Armstead. It was tipped out. Garrett got a pretty active defense, and that slips through the hands of Rashawn Johnson. Now the Railroaders will get a chance with the basketball. Slip pass, Kaufman threw it up, but it hit the rim. Head pass, taken away. Armstrong slips it. Here's Aiden Reed, outside now for Kaufman. And now running out of a set. Reed fires inside. Hedges got Johnson to fly by, and then a foul committed by the Railroaders. So that our first of the game. Picked up by Armstrong. Clayton Goodman will go the other way with the basketball. Flips it near side Eli Trent. Trent gives it right back, and now Goodman delivers it back. Inside Evan Armstead from the lane with the left hand. A little floater goes down, and that's how we break the ice here in this one. Evan Armstead gets the first points of the game. 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. Kaufman with the basketball for the Railroaders. Giving up. And now firing back to Hedges. We got a travel against the Railroaders. That was Javen Bailey. Didn't get to see much of him against Angola. Goodman with the basketball for Concordia. Fires it over to Eli Trent. Outside Goodman trying to work on Hedges. 3-2 zone look with a roaming guard to go high-low. Outside Goodman, a 3. Missed it short. Bodies went down on the floor as Aiden Reed and Rashawn Johnson were tied up. Armstead feeds Johnson, who goes and lays it up with the right hand. This Garrett team likes to play quickly. They're already at the other end of the floor. Kaufman took a spill. He's a bit slow to get up. As we have a Concordia foul. Rashawn Johnson picks it up. So now it's 1 apiece in that department. Javen Bailey will inbound. Carter Kaufman, head full of steam, into the lane. They have a foul. It's on the floor. It's going against Eli Trent. So consecutive fouls for the Cadets. Dump pass is tipped. Lang got a hand on it. It was intended for Kaufman. Outside Eli Trent, they go back to Goodman. Trent again feeds Lang. He's the one you're going to have to deny threes, as Aiden Reed was all over him that time. Goodman scanning the floor, giving up Eli Trent. In the middle, it's Armstead. Down low, Johnson slipped through his hands and then between his legs. Controlled by Gabe Armstrong, and now Kaufman has it the other way for the Garrett Railroaders. Armstrong scanning the floor, giving up near side for Kaufman. Pull up at the conference logo. He knocks down the jumper and gets the Railroaders on the board. Carter Kaufman, first scorer of the day for the boys in white. Now to the short corner. Rashawn Johnson goes inside. Armstead to Lang for 3. No good. And then we're going to get a foul against the Cadets. Going on Clayton Goodman. Ike Eggold and Charlie Bailey come on for Concordia. Bailey, a 6'7" freshman. He'll draw the matchup with Armstrong out of this break. Here's a handoff. Aiden Reed. I'm going to reference the game against Angola a lot. That's the one time I got to see this Garrett squad as Reed pulls up from the elbow. He fouled out in that game, but just an aggressive defensive presence. And will get you tough buckets. Here's Bailey firing it up top. Ike Eggold back to Goodman. Now in the corner, Bailey firing a three, in and out. And then a foul going to be called. It's on Lang. So that's the fourth team foul with 3:42 to go here in the first quarter. Game number 3 is we got another foul against the Cadets. This one will send Carter Kaufman to the line. Ike Eggold picks it up. So Kaufman will go to the line for 2 after the foul against Eggold. First free throw is good. Second one on the way falls as well. So tied at 4 with 3:33 and counting to go in the first quarter. Ike Eggold flips to Clayton Goodman on the far side of the floor. They're still going back and forth as they try to decipher this zone look from the Railroaders. Tried to dump it inside. Lang able to pick up a loose ball. It was tipped by one of the Railroaders. Goodman now on the far side. What do you know? Right back to him. Goodman going to pop a 3. Nylon from deep. Clayton Goodman extending the range a little bit. First shot from the outside falls in this one. And now another foul going to be picked up by Concordia. That's Eggold's second, so now he's going to have to come out of the game. Ethan Sloan gets set to enter. First free throw good from the junior. Second one falls as well. Goodman with the basketball for Concordia. Gives it up Ethan Sloan. Now Charlie Lane in the near side wing. They work it back around. Goodman back to Sloan. Tries to go inside to Bailey, but it was tipped out of bounds. Out on the sideline, Kaufman was after it. But it looked like he might have been out of bounds when he tried to play it off of Sloan. Kick to Charlie Lane. The 3 just off the mark. As closing out hard was Aiden Reed. Six to 7 our score, 2:31 to go here in the first quarter. Kaufman gets across the timeline and then another foul. This one on Ethan Sloan, and again, Kaufman's going to the line with free throws. All 6 for Carter Kaufman. That one in and out, so it's going to stay a 7-7 ball game. Clayton Goodman with the basketball for Concordia. They get it into the corner for Charlie Bailey. Bailey had it poked away by Hedges. Goodman fakes it, gives it back. Now he's got it back. And now Armstead with the basketball, sizing up. It was Javen Bailey. Near side, into the corner. Charlie Bailey gives it up. Ethan Sloan back to Bailey. He's going to step inside. Throwing out. Goodman for three. This time, no good. Coach Traylor thought he saw a couple of extra steps from the Cadets. No call from the officials. .135 and counting to go here in the first quarter. 7-7 the score. And Kaufman lost it for a moment. Aiden Reed gets the basketball for the Railroaders, and now Coach Traylor wants a 30-second timeout. So deadlocked at 7 right now, but all 7 points for the Railroaders coming from from Carter Kaufman. On the other side for Concordia, Evan Armstead's got 2, Rashawn Johnson's got 2, and Clayton Goodman has 3. They're digging into the Halloween music over the loudspeakers right now. I get that we're on game number 4 of the day, but, man. We're live once again. Carter Kaufman will have the basketball for the Railroaders. And then Armstead jumps a pass. He's racing after it with the foul. He can't quite convert the bucket. But Aiden Reed will pick up his first. Armstead will go to the line. That just the second team foul on the Railroaders. First free throw in and out. Rashawn Johnson re-enters. Second shot on the way, and Armstead delivers. So now he's got 3. Puts his boys in front by 1. Kaufman scanning the floor. He's guarded by Clayton Goodman. Now he gives up Aiden Reed. Reed hounded by Armstead. Kaufman got the basketball back. Gives it up, Gabe Armstrong. Armstrong trying to move around Johnson, having a little trouble. Now he finds a lane. Kick to the corner. Reed, a 3. In and out. Wow. We've seen a couple of wild bounces all over the place today in every game. So you really have to hold. It's not out until it falls below the basket. Foul was picked up by Gabe Armstrong. That is his second. 35 seconds remain here in the first quarter. They tried to go inside to Charlie Bailey, but they didn't fire the pass. Rashawn Johnson gets inside. Now Bailey again. Johnson from the corner delivers a 3. In and out. Rebound Armstead off the glass, and a foul. Evan Armstead. So Armstrong has 3 fouls in the first quarter. Armstead's free throw is no good. It's tipped out. Grabbed by Kaufman. 10-7 the score. 15 seconds for Garrett to find something. Kaufman tries to go in. Pulls up from the free throw line and knocks down the jumper. 10-9. Goodman with 5. Trying to drive. Gets inside. Fade away off the glass. No good. Not sure if that's the kind of shot you want. But your score after 1 quarter of play, Concordia 10, and really Carter Kaufman 9. We're through one here on Summit City Sports. We'll take a break. Hang on for just a moment.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
All right, folks, we're through one quarter of play. The Concordia Lutheran Cadets lead the Garrett Railroaders 10-9 after one. Carter Kaufman has all 9 points for Garrett in that first frame, and they've really yet to look for a second option as Kaufman's been able to handle the ball all by himself. Aiden Reed now gives it up to the star guard. Reed lost it for a moment, now fires inside Hedges. Reed got it back out in the corner, trying to back down Armstead, no avail. Kaufman pulls up and can't convert. Armstead grabs the board and then flings it out. Rashawn Johnson now with the ball for Concordia. Clayton Goodman had it for a moment and gave it right back. Now they communicate and will set up a little bit of offense. Goodman scanning the floor. Looked like there might have been a lapse for a second, but the Cadets didn't take advantage. Armstead at the free throw line, driving down the lane. And a foul called against the Garrett Railroaders. Foul committed by number 33. That's Wyatt Hefty. And both teams are going to have to be careful, as we're probably not going to see Gabe Armstrong here in the second quarter. He's already got 3 fouls. Johnson steps around the screen, fires a tray. He got knocked down. Ball went out of bounds. Dawson Hedges will carry it for Garrett. Nearly lost it for a moment, but he's guarded by Ethan Sloan. Back to Reed. He has had no airspace to operate this whole night. Well, it's still light outside, so you can't say night quite yet. It's just about 3 o'clock, and that pass flies awry. Over towards the East Noble ladies team, who's looking on, waiting around for their game against East Side. East Noble boys team sitting right here behind me. Up in the corner. That pass tipped out of bounds. Sloan inbounds. Trent back to Sloan, way outside. Trent gets it in. Armstead with space. He's fouled again. Aiden Reed will pick up his second foul. At this pace, I don't know if we're going to be able to finish. Armstead knocks down the first free throw. And he can make it 11-9 here in the second quarter. First point scored 150 into it, and the second one will not fall. So 11-9 is where we'll sit. Outside Dawson Hedges, Aiden Reed with the basketball. Space to drive inside, and he was fouled by Armstead. Armstead didn't like the call, but either way, he's going to the line. So Aiden Reed has a chance to be the second Railroader to get on the score sheet. His first one's no good. Now into the game comes Ari Hippensteel. Reed lines up the second. This one no good as well. Quickly the other way go the Cadets. Hand off Charlie Lang. They flip it to Eli Trent on the far side of the floor. They go up for Johnson. He took a spill. Carter Kaufman went and grabbed the loose board. There was no chance of that pass getting to him. It actually hit the rim. Hedges gives it up to Kaufman. Nothing yet here in the second quarter, and thus nothing for the Garrett Railroaders. Trying to drive his Hippensteel. He had it blocked by Armstead. A couple of defensive battles as that pass thrown into the arms of Evan Armstead. Taken away. Eli Trent gives it up. Charlie Lang into the corner. Johnson fires a three. Good! Some nylon for the senior. Rashawn Johnson now got 5. Johnson tried to jump him. Thrown into the corner. Hedges. Give back up top. 3 on the way. Kaufman, no good. Rebound to Ethan Sloan, and then a foul going to be picked up by Aiden Reed. That's his third. So now into the game comes Wyatt Hefty. Into the corner, Charlie Lang, fling it back. Trent gonna try a 3 from the near wing side. He missed it. Rebound, Ethan Sloan. Dump. Johnson was fouled as he got Hefty into the air. That's Hefty's second. 4th team foul with 4:25 to go in the first half. Everything else will put Concordia at the line. First free throw is good from Rashawn Johnson. And he knocks down the second one as well. 15-9. Concordia nearly with a takeaway. Can the Railroaders take advantage of numbers the other way? Corner 3 on the way. Bailey won't knock it down. Rebound to Armstead. Here come the Cadets. Ethan Sloan spinning, going up off the glass, won't go. Rebound to Charlie Lang with the foul. He can't convert, but is going to the line. Luckily, just the first on Ari Hippensteel, but in the first quarter, we saw Concordia hacking away, and in this quarter, it's been Garrett returning the favor, and right now the Cadets taking advantage of. It's the second as well. Full court pressure now being applied by the Cadets. Kaufman got the basketball. He's got to go fast. He lost it. Here's Johnson with a little bit of room, throwing it down. As it's now 20-9. And Evan Armstead is going to receive a technical. So Kaufman will go to the line to shoot 2. The junior lines up the first and won't hit. So Garrett still can't seem to break the ice in the second. We're a little over halfway home. So here's the second from Carter Kaufman. He knocks that one down. So finally, Garrett gets on the board here in the second quarter. They trail by 10 as Concordia took advantage and opened up with a pretty strong run. Here's a handoff up top. They throw it inside Hedges. And finally, somebody other than Carter Kaufman can get on the board. But still, just the third make from the field. Into the corner, Bailey thought about a three. They get it right back to him. He'll pop it this time. No good. Off the back iron. Rebound to Javen Bailey. Here's Hedges. Trying to move up top. Gives it to Carter Kaufman. Three on the way. Bailey can't connect. And then Charlie Bailey grabs the board. Rashawn Johnson the other way for Concordia. Weaving his way inside. Fouls on the floor, but it truly doesn't matter. Fouls on Javen Bailey, as they should be shooting. So Johnson will go to the line with a chance to send the lead back to 10. Johnson knocks down the first. Having a pretty nice quarter so far. 6 points. Misses that one. Still fighting for the rebound. It's finally controlled. So still 6 points in the quarter. 9-point lead for Concordia. Rashawn Johnson got those 6. Hedges kicks to the corner, firing a three. That one way long. Out of the hands of Wyatt Hefty. Baseball pass ahead. And they couldn't connect with Ethan Sloan. 2:44 to go in the first half. Concordia holding a lead. They have the best offensive showing that we've seen so far today as far as consistency. Here's Carter Kaufman missing long. Rebound is controlled by the Railroaders. Johnson went after it. Gathers with the left hand, is fouled. And he's going to the line with a chance at one more. Not the second foul on number 14, Javen Bailey. And again, both sides just struggling to stay disciplined. Johnson knocks down the free throw. 12-point lead. Concordia applying some press. Kaufman goes up over Lang, can't get it to go, and now we got a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Concordia, so they'll keep it with 2:12 to go in the half. The Cadets have come out strong and are taking care of things on both ends of the floor. Here's Charlie Lang. Fires it back, Goodman. Into the middle for Johnson. Johnson, wrap pass for Goodman again. Now Trent to Lang. Thought about a long three, but decides against it. Got it back again. Now he's working on Kaufman. Got a little bit of space. 1:45 to go here in the quarter. They go inside for Charlie Bailey, but the pass just too far out in front. Ball goes into Carter Kaufman. And now up top, they lost it. As Jake Gagne was trying to give it to Javen Bailey. But the miscommunication gives the ball back to the Cadets. Mistakes adding up for the Railroaders. They trail by 12. Over to Trent. Back to Goodman. Eli Trent got it. He threw it away in the middle. So neither side trying to take advantage of turnovers right now. Here's Carter Kaufman spinning, dumping, Hedges, one more to the corner. Wyatt Hefty flings it up to Bailey. Now Kaufman got it again. He'll drive inside, throwing it up through the bottom of the hoop. And now Garrett lost the basketball. Lang, handoff, Johnson fires a three, missed it short. As Coach Traylor upset with his team's willingness to take shots right now, as there's a foul committed by the Cadets. At the third in the quarter, it's committed by number 3. That's Eli Trent, picking up his second. Kaufman got to get it in. Does, and I think Bailey might have gotten a piece of it. Johnson carries the other way, directing a little bit of traffic. He gives it up top, Clayton Goodman. Cadets can hold if they please. 30 seconds to go. As Coach Brackman showing them a signal to direct traffic. 20 seconds now. Lang, 13. Now with 10. Cadets got to work something. 7. Goodman into the corner. Johnson, they feed Bailey. He puts it up, gets it to go before the buzzer. Well executed at the break. Charlie Bailey's first points. And all Concordia in the second quarter, as they go on an 18-3 run. Well, it's halftime here from the Big Blue Pit, so we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll react to the first half. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on Summit City Sports.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, and that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a hold of everything and I come from study. And now the whole world gon' know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come from study. When I'm gone, the whole world gon' know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to shout harder than the street light. Ran the streets sometimes.
Back from our little halftime break. 3:20 to go before we get this second half of basketball underway. And right now, the Concordia Lutheran Cadets are beating the Garrett Carter Kaufmans 26-12. Carter Kaufman, the leading scorer for the Railroaders, 10 of their 12 points, 9 of which came in the first quarter. He had a lone free throw, and then they had a layup from Dawson Hedges. So a lot to fix on the offensive side of the ball if they want any hope of coming back in this one. On the other side, Concordia done a really good job spreading the wealth around. Right now, Rashawn Johnson certainly leading the way with 13, but they get a bucket here, a bucket there from everybody else, and it's been a really, really good showing. 3 from Clayton Goodman, 2 from Charlie Bailey. He got it there at the end of the half. 2 from Charlie Lang, 4 from Evan Armstead. We're missing 2 points in there somewhere. Not entirely sure where that is, but Concordia up by 14 at the break. Can they bring it home? That becomes the question. They would punch their ticket to face off against East Noble, and you've heard me say it all day in our nightcap, as the Cadets looking to pick up wins number 2 and 3 on the season. In fact, East Noble picked up win number 2 in their first game earlier today over Woodland. That team's starting to figure things out, a really tough string of games, but they've worked their way back towards the top. Well, not towards the top, but they've worked their way back to competing as a really strong showing defensively against Woodland. They're going to have to replicate it against whichever team wins this match. Right now, that's looking like the Concordia Lutheran Cadets. Now we'll take the time to hear a word from some of our sponsors. Thank them for making these broadcasts possible. Big Eye Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eye Fish. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolie Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you are facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolie Law Firm is the answer. As now third quarter time from Kendallville here at the Max Platt Holiday Shootout. Garrett will start with the basketball. Here in the second half, they've got a 14-point hole they got to dig themselves out of. What answers did they come up with at the halftime break? Carter Kaufman throws it back up top, down the lane. Gabe Armstrong missed a layup. Eli Trent now with the basketball for Concordia, trying to go the other direction. Handoff Clayton Goodman. Back to Trent on the far wing side. Trent flips it back, and now Charlie Lang's got it on the near. Into the high corner, ball fed to Armstead. Johnson wide open inside as he just slipped through coverage. Johnson now has 15. Kaufman trying to drive. He stood up by a pair of Concordia defenders. Armstrong working around Johnson. He had no lane. Hedges goes inside, fires it up. It's no good. Johnson feeds inside. Charlie Lang off the glass. Got stuck. So a jump ball possession arrow favors Concordia. So not exactly a favorable outcome for Garrett, but better than yielding the 2 points. Ball into Charlie Lang. He thought about a three. They flip it to Clayton Goodman. Goodman back to Lang, now to Trent. He was open, but he chose not to take it. Goodman walking it back up top, and then miscommunication between Lang and Goodman. And the ball was thrown out of bounds. Kaufman threw it away this time. So every time it seems like Garrett's got an opportunity, they have sort of just given it right back. Goodman looking for a screen. He gets one. Kicks to the corner. Lang watches one fly by and then knocks down the triple. Charlie Lang from beyond the arc. Now he's got 5 inside. A rebound for Rashawn Johnson. Evan Armstead carrying the ball the other way. Lang got it. Give to Goodman. Goodman thought about one. Now he'll take it on the way. Missed it short. Rebound Charlie Lang. Lang working on Aiden Reed. Hands it off Rashawn Johnson. Fires underneath the basket. Eli Trent didn't have enough space. It's out with Lang again. Now Trent with a basketball. Firing it right back. They wrap it into the high corner for Rashawn Johnson, and it's finally taken away by the Railroaders. Gabe Armstrong trying to run the other way, stepping into the lane. No good, and then we have a foul. Foul goes against Charlie Lang. That'll be his second. A miracle for us, truly, to get through 2.5 minutes without picking up a foul. As in the first 2 quarters. Foul ruled on the floor, so no free throws for the Railroaders. They could really use them right now. Points been extremely hard to come by for anyone not named Carter Kaufman. And once Concordia started to see that Kaufman was the only one generating anything, they were able to generate enough pressure to shut him down in the second quarter. Kaufman now got the baseline, pulls up short corner and knocks one down. So another nice bucket for the junior. He's now got 12 of his team's 14. However, they still trail by a fair amount. Goodman trying to match with a three, and he does. It's out to 20. Clayton Goodman from behind the arc again. Aiden Reed throwing it back to Kaufman. Kaufman fires back. Flipping the floor. They get it into the corner for Armstrong. Armstrong trying to work. He's met by a couple of defenders. Good efforts on the floor to get the ball back. Armstrong trying to work on Johnson. He has to give it up to Aiden Reed. Reed over to Kaufman. Kaufman getting inside and a foul committed. I think this one's going to be on the floor as well. This one going on Eli Trent. That'll be his third, so he's going to have to be careful. No points in the game yet for the senior, but he's done a good job of spreading the ball around. Inbound pass was tipped, and then a foul committed by Clayton Goodman. That'll be his second. Frankly, that foul kind of a testament to how this game's gone tonight. Concordia just the bigger, tougher, more physical team. Inside, Reed couldn't get it to fall. Goodman slows it down. Handoff, Charlie Lang for three. No good. Rebound, Evan Armstead. He goes up through contact. Can't hit the bucket, but will go to the line. Fouls on Aiden Reed, and that is his fourth. So he has to be careful the rest of the day. In fact, he's going to have to go to the bench. First free throw long from Armstead. But again, we talked about all the slow starts offensively and the defensive talent from everybody today, but Concordia really the first team to get things rolling in the offensive direction right off the rip and take advantage. They've powered themselves to a 21-point lead, and it hasn't been a crazy offensive outpour, but they've done just a good job. Here's a three from Bailey that's no good. As right now, nothing falling. As you got to wonder where Garrett would be if Isaiah King was in the lineup. But he's in the tracksuit. Outside, Goodman throws it in for Rashawn Johnson. Now Goodman got it back. That pass nearly jumped into the corner. Lang, another chance. Got it! Charlie Lang from behind the arc. 6 points now in the quarter. And Concordia picking up right where they left off. Rashawn Johnson picks his pocket and throws it down on the other end of the floor. Child's play from the Cadets, rolling the train. Kaufman's jumper no good. Inside, Goodman with contact. They're actually going to they got a foul on the floor. When they waved off the basket, you thought it would be an offensive foul. That one is committed by Gabe Armstrong. That's his fourth. Drake Powell now into the game as Rashawn Johnson gets 2 more for his total. And now Garrett wants a timeout. Also checking in for the Railroaders was number 33, Wyatt Hefty. Nothing going their way, but Garrett taking a full timeout. Concordia, loving how it's going. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get you more basketball. Keep it right here on Summit City Sports.
Game day, the moment athletes live for. The intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on Summit City Sports, Eli Lawrence alongside Matt Jackson. The Concordia Lutheran Cadets having their way with the Garrett Railroaders here in the third quarter. 2:34 to go in that quarter. They lead it 42-14. And since the first quarter, have outscored the Railroaders roughly. I believe the score was 10-9 at the end of one. They've outscored them 32-4 as Powell has his shot blocked, and then a travel picked up by Rashawn Johnson. As the Railroaders just trying to get anything moving. 12 points right now from Carter Kaufman. I mean, that's it. Ball thrown into Hefty. Hedges gives it up to Hefty. Kaufman gets into the lane, and a fantastic finish inside from Carter Kaufman. He's going to have to have a lot more of that. All 4 of their points here in the second half. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lang from the outside. I mean, we're running into running clock territory as a couple of bodies banging around for the Railroaders. Kaufman kicks to the corner. Losing the basketball inside was Bailey. Here comes Ethan Sloan, who can't convert. Lang got a board. Johnson goes up again. He thought about slamming it home. Didn't quite have the ups on that. Didn't much matter. Now it's 44-16. 21 points for Rashawn Johnson. Powell gives it near side to Hedges. Inside Kaufman, going up around a little bit of contact. He's got two more. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Armstead with the ball in the middle. He goes up, gets two. It's just easy pickings on the offensive side for Concordia. Powell roaming up top, feeds it over. Kaufman got it again, being guarded immensely tight. Here's a three that doesn't go home. Aggressive board controlled by Hefty. He just couldn't get it to fall. Nothing cooking on the Garrett side. Johnson from the outside with 17. He hands it back to Goodman. Goodman guarded closely by Kaufman in the middle. Armstead got two more. Just easy slips inside. 48-18, half-court heave. That won't go either. It's a Concordia rout from the Big Blue Pit. We're through three, and we've got 8 minutes left. It's time to throw the fours up right after this commercial break.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on hopping out Lamborghinis. The Yankees turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people.
Back here on Summit City Sports, throw the fours up, Garrett and Concordia. Well, we've got about 8 minutes left as the Cadets are looking for a running clock, so we're going to see some depth pieces out of both sides, although mostly starters. Here's a three on the way, still can't get it to fall as both teams digging into their bench for the rest of the day. Here's a three on the way. That one won't go. It's tipped out of bounds. They're going to say last off of the Cadets. Or no, they're going to say it went off of the Railroaders. Ball in. Ethan Sloan dumps it inside. Mesa Sue up off the glass. He gets two. Caleb Mesa Sue, 50-18 now. Best offensive showing we've seen since our morning game, which we actually did not have up live. East Noble and Garrett on the girls' side. Here's a pull-up J that finally something goes home. Javen Bailey gets two. That's just the third Railroader to get on the board. Inside Charlie Bailey, just got to go up, can't go. Mesa Sue won't finish. Bailey got it back again. Could not get the ball to fall. But he is going to go to the line as the 6'7" freshman, as there's the fifth foul on Aiden Reed, using all of them tonight. So Charlie Bailey will shoot 2. Hits the first. So his first point of the second half. Second one rims out, and then out of bounds, last off of the Cadets. Here's Kaufman back into the game for the Railroaders. Give it up, Gabe Armstrong. Armstrong trying to go inside, doesn't fall. No board, but ball stays right here. And once the Cadets found a way to slow down Carter Kaufman, at that point it was wraps. Here's a 3 on the way that's no good. Kaufman tries to free it up. Bailey grabs the board. He slows it down with Kaufman in pursuit. They dump it into Mesa Su, who finishes, or he doesn't finish, but he does get his own board and then finishes. So 2 more for Caleb Mesa Su, and we're right about running clock territory. Carter Kaufman got something to say about that. Down low, a rebound to number 24, Lindani Baker. Baker gives it up. Ike Eggold. Eggold had to sit for most with a couple of fouls. First one no good. Ball still free. It's going the other way. Here's Armstrong, and they still just, it's one of those days for the Garrett Railroaders. You just can't find one. It won't fall. It's 2 more for Mesa Su. Now he's got 6. 55-20 the score. And we will not see this clock stop really the rest of the way. Outside long 3, good. Drilled by Javen Bailey. So they do answer. And Garrett will take a 30-second timeout and talk things over. We will take a second to hear from our sponsors. Slyoka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in just 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LiUNA. Earn your edge this season. Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge training program maximizes your athleticism to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. All right, so back to basketball, 32-point lead, and then we got a foul immediately picked up. That's Drake Powell. Just nothing cooking for the Railroaders today. It was a tough day to get on the tracks as they never got moving. Ike Eggold gives it up Baker. Now it's Charlie Bailey being guarded by Hedges up top. Baker trying to get inside. Dumps to the corner. 3 on the way. No good. Rebounds tipped out. It's still on the floor. Both sides are after it. I believe we got a jump ball. Possession arrow does favor the Railroaders. Or no, possession arrow favors Concordia. Ball handed off in. Bailey trying to go down low. He was looking for a dunk, but he got fouled. To add a statement piece to this fine work of art. The foul was committed by Javen Bailey. That is 3rd. Truly, it's not mattering too much at this point. First free throw good from Bailey. Long rebound goes all the way out to Ike Eggold. He missed it off the front end of the rim. Bailey got the basketball again. Here's Baker. They get it back to Bailey. Spinning. Now looking to get rid of it. He throws it up top. Ike Eggold. Here's Karsten Sheets. Throw it back up top for Baker. Baker kicks to the corner. Bailey fires a three, and it goes down. Charlie Bailey. Salt in the wound. They lead it by 36. Long three on the way to try and match is no good, and Bailey really starting to use that large frame. And obviously it's now in dead time, but you got to think it's huge for him to just keep trying to turn it up as he gets inside again. Acrobatic lay attempt, but he couldn't get it to go down. Baker tried to swat one. As two for Javen Bailey, and as Bailey took a spill, I believe he got knocked in the head. As there was a violent swat from Baker. I wonder if he hit his head on the floor. Eggold frees up a little bit of space. Here's Sheets. They dump it inside. Eggold off the glass. No good. Mesasu tried to get the board but couldn't. That one thrown into the middle. Aiden Sullinger will bring it the other way. I don't believe he's related to Jared Sullinger, former Ohio State basketball standout. He's going to try and pop a three and deliver. Maybe the genes are there after all. As a foul now committed by Sullinger. That is first. The next one will send Concordia to the line, but we've got 2 minutes, period. They throw it ahead to Baker. Baker going to try and get some points. He does. And Downey Baker, 60 spot from the Cadets, and we haven't seen this type of offense all day. Even East Noble didn't have this in the first girls game, and they were humming pretty good. Long three on the way again. Sullinger, maybe a bit of a heat check this time. So the Railroaders will continue to apply a two-man press. As we got just over a minute left. Sheets going to try a three. Knocks it down. What can you say? Karsten Sheets gets in on the scoring party. As right now, Ike Eggold and Ethan Sloan, the only two Cadets, along with Joey Brights, the only three that haven't gotten on the board. That one blocked, but a foul. (64-28). They do stop the clock. So we will shoot these. First one's good. Second one, no. But an offensive board and then a foul. Count the bucket. They're going to the line. So back-to-back fouls committed by the Cadets. As that's now 2 on Karsten Sheets. And the free throw good as well. 64-30 makes it look a little bit cleaner, but still a mess. Eggold trying to just get across the line. And a foul picked up by Sullinger. Clock continues to run as now Eggold will go to the line for two. Eggold's first is good. So now Javen Bailey will exit, the last starter to leave the floor. Second free throw, good. So it's 32-66. Sullinger gives it to Powell. Into the corner, Sullinger thought about popping one. He's stuck up, Brights took it away, and that'll do it. A Crimson smackdown as the Concordia Lutheran Cadets mop the floor with the Garrett Railroaders and get it done 66-32. They will advance to our nightcap final. East Noble and Concordia should be an exciting one. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we will have East Noble and Eastside girls basketball. So that our first championship game. Garrett will play Woodland in the consolation game. Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game is going to be Rashawn Johnson, 21 for the senior, and in just 3 quarters of work. So time to regroup and refuel. More games coming to you later tonight. We hope you've enjoyed this one. We got 2 more left. So we will see you in about just under 2 hours.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see it in the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
But I got a hold of everything and I come from study. And now the whole world gon' know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come from study. When I'm gone, the whole world gon' know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to sound harder than the street light.